I'm John Waters. I'm the director of the Irish and Irish American Studies Master's program at NYU. Ireland is an extraordinary object of study in the contemporary humanities and social sciences. It's a small country on a global scale, a small population with an incredible cultural impact. Our MA program is an interdisciplinary MA program and a transdisciplinary MA program. We're able to work with students who come to study Irish literature, to study Irish history, to study Irish music, to study Irish culture. All of them find a really dynamic home for their passions and their interests here at Glucksman Ireland House.
We approach the Masters in Irish and Irish American Studies in a way that attempts to kind of break down disciplinary boundaries that sometimes impede the ability to really get a rounded understanding of a culture or of a history or of a society.
It incorporates almost every single part of Irish culture that you can get. It's not just Irish history, it's not just Irish literature or language or culture or music. It's a little bit of everything.
New York is actually an excellent place to pursue Irish studies. A steady stream of visitors is constantly arriving in New York from Ireland, and so we're able to capitalize on a really vital stream of Irish culture that continues to renew the presence of Irish cultural life in New York City. We're based in a landmark building on Washington Mews, which is a picturesque, quaint street at the very bottom of Fifth Avenue, right across the street from the Washington Square Arch. So we're in a very dynamic physical location, but we're also host to a dynamic internal energy.
The Irish experience is actually a key part of understanding the ethnic experience of New York City and the growth of the city and the development of the city into what it is today.
We're committed to the idea that a very large part of Irish historical experience has taken place outside of Ireland. We think we've actually fashioned a lens for the study of the Irish experience here in New York that really wouldn't be available anyplace else in the world.
The Glucksman Ireland House is at the center of New York City, which is the center of Irish and Irish American Studies, period.
This is where novelists, poets, essayists, historians, sociologists, anthropologists, this is where they want to come to launch their work in New York.
We have welcomed people like current President of Ireland, Michael D. Higgins, former President Mary Robinson, Bono.
Recently, Nobel Prize winner Seamus Heaney came and spoke very eloquently about how he sees the contribution of Ireland House into Irish cultural life. If James Joyce were alive and wanted to launch a new book in the United States, Glucksman Ireland House at NYU is where he would launch it.
NYU offers a summer in Dublin programme whereby students travel and spend 6 weeks at Trinity College in Dublin, the oldest university in Ireland.
I studied abroad at Trinity through the NYU Glucksman Ireland House last summer. It really connects the experience that you have here studying, history or the language or literature to something concrete and real.
Dublin's a really interesting and enjoyable experience for students. It's right in the middle of summer. There's a lot going on in the city in terms of cultural events. So students actually live on campus and take their classes on campus in Trinity.
One of the things that sets our summer study abroad program apart is the extent to which we get our students outside of Dublin.
Every single place that you go to in Ireland, every county has a wildly different, culture or community than the county next door. We got to go see the west of Ireland. We went to Inishbofin, which is a tiny island, about a 45-minute ferry ride off the coast of Galway. We went to Northern Ireland as well, which was really, really cool.
One of the most impressive places for me, I think, was Tory Island, because it is a very remote place that a lot of Irish people don't even go to and are very surprised when you tell them that you've been there. And we got to meet the king of Tory Island, who gave us a tour and was an incredibly interesting man. And it was just a really cool experience to have that, where most Irish people even would be surprised to hear that you've done this.
In addition to planned trips, students also have free time where we allow them to travel all over Ireland, and they've gone to extraordinary places on their own. And our students have really come away from that experience of studying in Ireland with an incredibly positive view of the country and of the program that's brought them there.
It is by far one of the best things I've ever done, and if I could go back and do it again, I'd do it every single summer.
The majority of our courses are offered between 6 and 9 in the evening here at Ireland House, and that enables people who are working full-time to pursue the degree by doing 1 or 2 courses a semester. It's a challenge to be a graduate student today. There's no doubt about that. We're now actually in a position to give financial support, up to 50% of financial aid, to students pursuing the program either full-time or part-time. And we're really excited about that because we think people with the passion deserve that kind of support.